How Tottenham could line up under Antonio Conte. Tottenham would go head-to-head with Manchester United on Saturday evening. Heading into the tie, it was thought to be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's job that was on the line. However, following the full-time whistle and Manchester United emerging with a 3-0 win, it now appears to be Nuno Espirito Santo whose future is up in the air. It was first reported on Saturday evening that Nuno was not in immediate danger regarding his position at Spurs. However, news then broke on Sunday afternoon that Nuno could indeed be sacked and talks were being held over his future. At present, one of the main names linked with the Tottenham job has been Antonio Conte. The Italian has previous success in the Premier League with Spurs' London rivals, Chelsea, and is arguably the best manager out of work in world football right now. And, according to Italian outlet Mercato, Tottenham is hard at work for Antonio Conte. Contacts between the parties have begun now. On the back of this news, 101 have taken a look at how Tottenham could line up under Antonio Conte. If Conte is to join up with Tottenham, it is almost certain he will switch to a back 3-5 system. The Italian won the Premier League with Chelsea using a back three and dethroned Juventus in the Serie A using a similar system. At Inter, Conte would often opt for a two-man strike force, generally Romelu Lukaku and Lautaro Martinez. However, as Spurs are fairly light in the striking department, we would likely see Conte opt for a similar 3-4-3 system to the one he used with Chelsea. This would probably see Son used as the left forward, Harry Kane through the middle, and then any of Lucas, Steven Bergwijn or Bryan Gil as the right forward. In central midfield, meanwhile, Conte generally likes to have a very defensively sound option, which in this case would probably be Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Then, the partner of said player can often be, like Cesc Fabregas was at Chelsea, able to operate with a more attacking mindset. So, at Spurs, we would most likely see Oliver Skip or Tanguy Ndombele used to partner Højbjerg. This would, in turn, once again likely lead to Dele Alli being left out unless Conte opts to use him as a right forward. But if Conte does make the move to North London, you would assume he would opt for a slightly safer option in the RF spot to begin with. Elsewhere, at wing-back, Sergio Reguilón seems almost nailed on to start in the left-hand side spot. The Spaniard is much better going forward than he is defensively and is actually a similar player to Marcos Alonso, who Conte enjoyed a lot of success with whilst Chelsea boss. On the opposite side, Matt Doherty, of course, has experience in a back 3-5, and whilst he will likely get some minutes, you would assume Conte would opt for the much younger and quicker Emerson. Emerson, like Reguilón, can sometimes be suspect defensively, but being used as RWB should help mask his weaknesses. This just leaves the back three. The most obvious option in this trio should be Christian Romero. The Argentine has plenty of experience in a back three and played some of his best football when used as the central player in a back three for Atalanta. At right centre-back, Japhet Tanganga, who can be played as a centre-back or right-back, seems like the perfect choice. Whilst the final spot will probably be occupied by either Eric Dyer or Ben Davies, the latter of which has played as a left-sided centre-back before despite being a natural left-back. Finally, though Hugo Lloris is likely to be no .1 for the time being, Tottenham's backup goalkeeper, Pierluigi Golini, is experienced in a back three and would actually play for Atalanta along with Romero, suggesting that he would be able